What's going on, everybody? Welcome to schrishzen Thoughts, where I talk about stuff and things. And today I'm going to talk about last time thoughts. So, for starters, shout out to my subscribers, shout out to anybody new coming across this channel. Comments and feedback are always welcome. If you like what you hear, feel free to subscribe. If you do subscribe, make sure you hit the bell icon. That way you do get notifications of when I do make new videos. Shout out to Jess So Cool, something like that. I know you're from Insight Timer. And you comment on my stuff. So I appreciate you for that. I don't know if I shouted you out when you followed. Recently, I listened to, a couple weeks ago now, at least, I listened to a talk on the Waking Up Now app. It's Sam Harris's app. I downloaded it at the beginning of the year to get into a meditation practice. It lasted for at least the length of 50 days that his is, and then a little while longer, and then it fell off. But I got into yoga, so I talked about how that's been my form of meditation. But in there, he had started a course, talking course thing series on the Stoic way, and the guy that does it had talked about doing last time meditations, and I was like, that's similar to what I learned from Buddhism, where they do death meditations. So it was almost like they didn't go as far as dying, but the aspect of this could be the last time that you do this, and thinking of what it would be like for that to be the case, for this to be the last time that you're doing whatever you're doing. And it's like, what I got from that is basically appreciate what you have when you have it, which I don't really see a reason to argue with. And I thought, like, would this have been useful if I had actively done it prior to COVID? Because at the beginning of COVID, granted, I adjusted fairly well to it, so I'm not really complaining. But for others to have incorporated who maybe didn't adjust as well, if you did, thoughts on, hey, this could be the last time that I do this. I had an appreciation for days that I didn't have to pick my daughter up after work, being able to go home and I get an hour almost, or 45-minute block of time to myself, where I can choose to record, I can choose to play video games, I can choose to edit, I can choose to clean, I can do whatever I wanted. In a sense, for that 45 minutes, if I wanted to use that time to go to the store or whatever, I had that time, because my wife would be bringing our daughter home from daycare with her from work. So COVID hits and she's working from home. And from there, at the beginning, I had said to myself, like, yo, you're not going to have this time anymore. The time that you used before to do X, Y, and Z, you don't have anymore. Granted, to me, this is a very minor complaint. Like, I factored in that it could be way worse. So for me, it was like, this is minor, but this is big to me. Why? Because this was an important time to me that I did look forward to when I had it. A completely uninterrupted time. Like, it's you. I don't know. I look forward to it. It is what it is. So just like, if I had prepared going in without knowing that I was really preparing for that, but at the same time knowing that I'm preparing for it by doing it. If I prepared going in doing more last time thoughts, would I have reacted the same way that I did? Granted, I did not bug out, but even the reaction that I did have, there was a slight breakdown one day with my wife when we were talking. And I was like, I want to complain about this, so I did. But would I even have gotten to that point? It's like, a lot of things do happen, and it's like, yo, this could be the last. You don't know that this is the last time that you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. You have no clue. Even something down to as simple as walking or eating on your own. It's like, something could happen in the next moment that causes this not to be a thing for you anymore. How would you respond? Granted, some things are more severe, and I don't think that thinking about this will mean when something happens that you will not be negatively affected by it. I just think that factoring this in, incorporating it into your life, even if you don't sit down and do a whole meditation on it, just thinking about it randomly, like I've randomly now thought of, this could be the last time that I do this. This could be the last time that I do this. Which says that which at least tells me that when you do have that moment, it still might not be good, but it shouldn't be as bad. Maybe it will. Don't know. We find out when you get there. But I did find it to be a very interesting idea and a thing that I don't think that you're generally told to do. Yes, you'll hear it from other places, but you're not generally taught to think of something negative in that sense because of the fact that it sounds so negative. But it's, to me, embracing reality, the reality of the situation. Nobody thought COVID would happen. Nobody planned COVID. Nobody said, oh yeah, we're not next week going to be able to go out and gather here like we normally will want to. Go out and hang out in public without a mask on. I don't think people really thought that was coming. So once it did happen, if you were to think right before it, this could be the last time, you'd be like, yo, it really was. Comments and feedback, like I said, are always welcome. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon. I am trying to be way more consistent with this. I did get a new microphone also, so I'm a little more amped to record. And granted, recording in my car, I don't use it, but it's okay. I'm going to try doing some newer things anyway, which the microphone will play in for, and if I do go on other shows or podcasts, anything like that, it'll at least sound better. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. Peace.